Who are some of the artists, though, that influenced you when you were growing up?
Oh, so many artists in English and in Spanish. I mean, I grew up with a lot of Caribbean music. I grew up in the Dominican Republic, so that was always in the background. But of course, music from Cuba, from Brazil. But if I had to mention music in English, it would be the Beatles, Bob Dylan, all the good classics.
After 2 years without releasing new music, you're back here. Inspired you to return to making music?
Oh, I mean, I've always been making music. I just retired a little bit from the stage, from the public. I became a father recently, so a lot of
Congratulations.
beautiful, beautiful, nice things that have happened in my life that uh, made it easy for me to kind of get a step back and enjoy life in another way. But I've always been recording. I have a studio. I produce music for other artists. I write with other artists. So I'm always making music. I mean, I can't imagine myself not making music. So now I'm excited of showing people what I've been doing lately and ready to get on the road.
Elefante is the first single off your next album. What inspired this?
Um, I every time I start a new project, I like when the new single kind of drifts away from what I've been doing before. Uh, I come from doing a very acoustic, intimate album in 2022, and this song you can kind of dance to it. It has another energy. It has Afrobeat influence with the saxophones. It has electronic elements, so it's just exciting. It's the whole album is not like this. This is just like one part of the sound, but yeah, it's different.
I love the arrangement for this song. How did you sort of craft that, work it out to its final form?
It always comes from like a sense of like playing, being like a kid, trying things out, having fun. uh, Apart from being an artist, a recording artist, I'm really like a fan of music, and I have a lot of different influences. And sometimes you're just following where the song is kind of taking you. In this instance, this melody just came into my head, this riff of saxophones, and I was like, yeah, this should be definitely should be saxophones. And I had this like intention of referencing like Fela Kuti kind of energy with the saxophones. And yeah, it's just playing around, having fun with my friends, and kind of figuring what the song. It's like dressing someone. It's like what shirt fits, or shoes, or hat.
What's your songwriting process like? Do you need to have music before you can start crafting out a lyric to match it?
Not really. It's always a pleasure to get into songland, and if it's the lyric or the music, whatever door you can open to get into that space, I'm grateful. But I do believe melody is king. Sometimes melody doesn't need lyrics. Music doesn't need lyrics. Sometimes just music by itself can tell you something that maybe lyrics can't. So I always follow the melody, but for me, yeah, I mean, lyrics are as important.
How hands-on then are you on the production end of the music that you make?
Oh, lately I'm 100%. I produced this album, co-produced it with other producers. I mixed the album too, so I would say I'm pretty hands-on lately. Yeah,
When do you have time for fatherhood, Alex? I
that's a
mean, if
great
you're,
question. That's that's a great question.
do you sleep? I mean,
Yeah, not really, not really. Sometimes I wake up with a feet in my face, but
oh,
that's a
it's
whole
worth
nother
it.
story. But I mean, it's great. I mean, I tried music. For me, it's not work; it's life. So I try to blend them as seamless as possible. But yeah, fatherhood is it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
El Arte de Esperar is coming out here in February. What are some themes you're going to be exploring on this upcoming album?
Patience, time. I've been reflecting a lot about time in this, stage of my career in my life. Thinking a lot about the past, thinking a lot about the future, about how time, can be your ally or can be your enemy. Um, I don't know. Time is just something very intriguing to me. You know how us humans perceive time, and the order of time and all of that. So yeah, that's something like a common denominator I've found in all of these songs. I recorded a lot of songs. As I say, I produce and I have my studio, so I like to do volume. I recorded 30 songs, but the 10 that
Wow.
are gonna be in this album, they have that theme, and it doesn't matter if the music is danceable or if it has a lot of energy or if it's very intimate. All of them or mention the word time, or or make reference to the passing of time.
Are you able to tease maybe some of your favorite songs off this upcoming album?
Oh, that's a hard question because I love them all.
They
I
are
think
your babies, sure.
yeah, I think they all fit together really well. I like the concept of albums as a whole. Obviously, I love songs, but I consume albums in order. I really enjoy that. So I think if you take one song out, it might crumble for me. At least for me, maybe I don't know
Sure.
for others. It's different, but yeah, it's like a whole thing. It's a whole concept.
I was going to ask you then what the process is like for you to determine the order it goes in, but it sounds like it's a painstaking labor for you to, maybe a labor of love, I should say, though, too, to figure out the perfect order for you of how these songs fit in a story you want to tell.
Yeah, it's a trial and error kind of thing. You kind of listen to the songs in different orders and see what how the journey feels. I also I do kind of do my how do you say this, when you show your music to other people,
Oh, yes.
and
You ask their opinions and or
yeah,
get
and
like
get
feedback.
opinions, get feedback, sensations. I'm very lucky that I have people I trust and that help me out with seeing from another perspective. But sometimes when you're so involved in everything and you're so upfront, you can lose sight. So I do tend on asking for help.
I'm so eager for this album, and I'm curious, what kind of feedback have you already been receiving from fans about how much they adore Elefante? The saxophones are my favorite part.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I've been receiving a lot of nice messages, and all I can think of is playing these songs live. How fun that's gonna be! Reworking the band, the rehearsals, and seeing how I'm gonna present this in a live scenario. But yeah, I mean, I've been getting a lot of really nice feedbacks.
Are you able to tease if there'll be any collaborations on this album, or is it just Alex Ferreira total?
Actually, there's a lot of voices in the album singing with me, but they're not featured as collaborations. They're featured as backing vocals. But yeah, I think collaboration is something that you're always collaborating constantly with engineers, with musicians, with songwriters, with it's a constant collaboration. But I know today the collaboration thing, I think in my opinion has gotten a bit out of hand, where there's a lot of collaborations, to add audience, or in a marketing kind of environment. I kind of tend to and not do that in this album. It didn't need that, so there's no collaboration as of like a featured artist in this album, but there's a lot of people involved.
Are there some artists you would love to share music with in the future?
Of course, I love collaborating with other artists, but my short list are impossible kind of people to get. But but yeah, I mean, one of my favorite artists of all time is Caetano Veloso from Brazil. He's deep in his 80s now, and he's still doing it. He's still touring. That would be like a dream scenario, but it's not gonna happen.
Well, I'm still gonna manifest it for you. I would never
Thank
say
you,
never for you, Alex.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You have a beautiful gift for making music, and so many people just appreciate the art you share. What would you like to say to those who are fans and supporters of the wonderful music you continue to make?
Oh, it would be gratitude all the way. Thank you, because for me, that I'm an indie artist. I've been an indie artist forever now, and the independent journey. It's a hard one. It's interesting, and it's a nice one too. But it's all about the fans. It's all about the people that help you out and just go to the shows, buy the music. So I'm very grateful. It's just gratitude all the way, because I love what I do, and if it wasn't for the fans, I wouldn't be able to do it.
You're so good as an artist, so you know this was meant to be your life plan. You just have a gift for sound and words. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.